Okay, so we've made it back to the lookout. I just cut where I was going through the Hyrule Castle. It's just the same path, just in reverse. Yeah, of course, there's Robbie and all of these guys. We can talk to them a little bit later. For now, let us just finish this. Because technically, this still is a little bit of the tutorial area. I mean, you can do whatever you want now, but still somewhat like a linear path. Yeah, we tell her that Princess Zelda was there, and she was shocked. And that Princess Zelda is actually gonna wreak havoc all across Hyrule, and you'll learn why as the story progresses. Yeah, and Par is gonna send us over to go ahead and find clues about this Zelda. We added new map data. Yeah, and they've replaced the Sheikah Towers with the Skyview Towers, which we find the first one right here. Yep, and apparently that's a complete look. That's what they were going for. They fixed up the emergency shelter. There's more to do in the emergency shelter than first meet the eyes, but it's kind of dumb. Well, it's not dumb, but it's kind of like once you do it, once you've done it, it's done. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. All right. So let's just go right to her. Let's go ahead and go here, and yeah, the Skyview Tower, and she's gonna be in here, and she's gonna do really weird things to us right here. Like, check it out. Of course, you guys can see the generator there, looking a lot like the Sheikah stuff, like the from the previous game. Yeah, and we get to see those flares that are being shot across all of Hyrule, because those are where all the Skyview Towers are. Now been activated, yep. And with that, all of these Skyview Towers are, well, activated. So now we can go ahead and start building our map. Okay, so let's go ahead and examine the terminal. Go ahead and click it. Of course, that activates. Now we can teleport to this Sky Tower. Okay, so she's gonna tell you about how you scan the area, and then it gives you the map. Again, I don't know why they had to remove it. They could have just kept the old Chica Towers, and we could have done the same. And there we go. We finally received the glorious paraglider, which would have been very useful in this game for a lot of things. Okay, so now we stand here, and these weird Doctor Octopus arm like come out and they get grab a hold of us, not letting us go. There you go. You pretty much placed it with a USB-C. And then we get shut up. And yeah, this is honestly, apart from giving you guys the look of the map, and then we can see those hieroglyphs, we will be able to to understand what they are. They're kind of important to the game. And there we go. We get Central Hyrule, which not so long ago was the most dangerous place in the game. Today, it is probably the safest place in the game. But yeah, another thing that it does is it gives you the ability to scan the area, but also to reach the Sky Islands. Of course, I'm too far from any real good Sky Island. Well, I guess you can use it to get into Hyrule Castle. That would kind of be kind of smart, actually. But what I want to do is come out this direction right here. Is it not going to let me go? Probably not. Okay, let's just start gliding here. Yeah, I wanted to head to the other place. Holy shit, I almost died. There we go. We've done it. And we don't have to talk to Par or anything else. We have finished it. So now... Oh, do I have to actually go speak to her? Hold the phone. Believe I do have to come and speak to her. Up there, Link. I expect nothing less. Yep. So yeah, now we have a part of the region of like Hyrule, Central Hyrule. Yeah, so she's talking about the glyphs that I told you that were placed, and she's giving us pretty much where that we should go. However, if you guys saw the order that they turned on, this game is a lot more linear than Breath of the Wild. In Breath of the Wild, you could have done it however you want, and technically speaking, you can do it, but the level curve is just too difficult for most players. So the way those like dots turned on, that's the way I guess you were intended to do it. So yeah, first we should go to the Rito village and go to the upheaval there, and yeah. So we're pretty much done here. Well, not done here. However, before we go ahead, and you guys can see Robbie has re-entered this place. I'm just gonna ignore Robbie for the final time, and we're gonna head back into Hyrule Castle. Or I guess the Hyrule Castle Town ruins. And we're gonna do the shrine that we left. That one's a free shrine, by the way. All it does, it teaches you how to fight, how to use the maneuvers of the game. And again, if you guys played Breath of the Wild, you guys know how to do it. Oh, look, I completely missed this farm hoe. Yeah, and it's quite ironic that that farm hoe is stronger than a lot of weapons that I have. I'm just gonna drop the rusty broadsword. Okay, so this monument, we can take the Silent Princess, but this is like a monument to those who lost their life throughout the calamity. Yeah, there's not a lot to do here in Hyrule Castle. We're kind of almost finished, honestly. Or at least in the Castle Tower. Oh, not Castle Tower, Castle Town. There's quite a number of treasures to find, and we can find them. But yeah, this is the first shrine we're gonna do out of the Great, I was gonna say the Great Plateau, but out of the Great Sky Island. And, yeah, as I mentioned, it is a free shrine. It just teaches you how to fight, and that's about it. So yeah, this is a combat training shrine, and it will teach you how to do. It's kind of like, remember the shrine you do in Kakariko Village. They teach you how to parry, they teach you how to flurry, they teach you how to do all of this stuff. What? Use a side hop to avoid the enemy. Yep, and that's the flurry rush. Yeah. So we're gonna lock onto him, come here, and then just pull up here, okay? Yeah, there you go. That's the flurry rush. Do a backflip, but again, that's gonna be a different flurry rush now. All right. So that was a parry. Uh, and yeah, so he's gonna show you now the old. There we go. Yeah, I don't recommend you to hit him a lot because then your weapons break. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Okay, so there aren't many great weapons here right now. Everything's kind of rusty. Um, but there's a treasure, and I believe there's a pretty good bow here. Oh, no, no, no. It's a Zonite Zor. Okay, what to drop? No, I need you. I want to drop this one. And so the Zonite Zor looks pretty cool, and it's pretty strong, too. But for now, I'm just going to use one of my stone axes. Okay, so now that we are in Hyrule Castle Town, or at least the ruins of it, let's do a number of things just so we can get out of the way. That way we don't have to truly return here. So you see this guy. This guy holds up the Hudson signs, and he'll give you things after you help him out. So you see these materials, you guys can pick them up with Ultra Hand, and you can build stuff. You see, you can build like little cars and stuff. But I think all we need to do for that one is just build like a couple of these things together here, and I think that's all we truly need. We just need something to hold it up. Um, hopefully it don't fall. Okay, just let him. He's standing. Okay, there we go. That's what he has to say. He has to say, "Oh, you're standing," and then he's gonna uh, tie it up together. And I don't think he gives us anything here, but later on he'll give you foods, which will give you a recipe, and he'll give you stable points and stuff like that. And yeah, that's kind of something that I kind of dislike too. That Link is kind of like he forgot, like his memories are getting wiped. Because we all know who Hudson is. He built Terrytown. Yeah, anyway, he's going to describe to us who President Hudson is. And again, I told you they're going to be all the way around. It was a reconstruction effort to rebuild Hyrule. And of course, Hudson is the main provider of stuff. Yeah, and he gives us 20 rupees, by the way, which is. We're going to need them a lot because, oh, and we get a veggie rice ball. Okay, nice, nice, nice. And we get sleepover tickets. I don't remember getting so many of them the first time. I don't think he ever gave me anything the first go around. Yeah, that's how you do it. You just put a couple of these together and then you hold it up. So let's go ahead and go further into Hyrule Castle Town. So I do know there's a bunch of choo choo jellies, but again, choo choo jellies are not too scary. You can definitely handle them. Definitely don't think they're Bokos. I don't think there's any real big like enemies, at least so far. Oh, oh, those things appeared.
Flashback.
And yeah, as you guys can see, we need to use the sand. You want to place it kind of in the middle. Go through it, and you'll get a Korok seed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that is one of the seeds here. Where should I go? Which I think is this direction. Okay, let's go up here. Yeah, and as you guys can see, more of them have fallen. Yeah, you guys can find rusty broadswords here. Um, this house here, it is one of them. Here's one of the treasures. Let's go ahead and open it up. Which is a single green rupee, which I feel is like a ripoff.
End of flashback.